Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Here in Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
We was on the bottom, yeah. Now we headed to the top, new level. On my level, don't see anybody, I don't see him. This right here could never stop, this could never stop. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. One time, ay. I live on a job, right? Yeah, I'm always at work, right? Real people stay by me, right? Haters wanna do hurt, right? Know they tryna stop me, right? Drag my name through dirt, right? I don't feed into the hate, right? I just answer with a smirk, facts. I feel so special, facts. I know my worth, facts. My bloodline royal, facts. We the kings of the earth, right? You can't stop this, nah, nah. You can't stop this, no way. Yo, boy, where I try.
The fringes is a guide. You understand me? Give me Baruch 4-in-1. You alright? Hello sis, how are you? Happy Sabbath. Welcome. We're trying to show what we went over with our sister. We show her that when you go to the restroom, you will never go into the men's room, but you have on a garment that looks like a man. You understand me? You said you want to know your God-given name. Yes, sis? All right. We're gonna go into that. All right. What do I have here? Baruch 4-in-1. I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna go to Genesis 32, 28. All right.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This that we're reading, this is the book of the commandments of God. This don't have nothing to do with me. These are not my words. These words were meant for the children of Israel to tell them, if you didn't keep these laws, bad stuff, hella bad stuff was gonna happen. And we didn't believe it. We didn't believe it. Trayvon Martin, all these, atrocities that you see happen to our people. God say it was gonna, Mike Brown, the list goes on. God say it was gonna happen to the Israelites. Why you think we cry every day? Because God is not gonna stop punishing us until we come back, because we're his kids. All right, read.
And the law that endureth forever.
So when they say the law is done away with, that's a lie. You understand me? That's a lie. The law is not done away with. You understand me? All right? So Matthew 5:17 tells you the laws are not done away with. All right?
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So if you keep the commandments, the pants law, woman's not supposed to wear pants. I can't be in a dress or a mini skirt wearing bra and whatever. God say if you stop doing these, you will come to life. They will give you back your life. And we're here to give you back your life. That's right. Israelite, we're here to give you back life.
Bring it up.
All right? So,
but such as leave it shall die.
So, when you're not keeping the commandments, you will die. So, when you read Proverbs 21:16, the man or woman who wander out of the laws of the Most High God remain in the congregation of the dead. you in, you're actually in a dead state. Not physically dead, but you're mentally, psychologically dead. You don't have no way. The Most High brought you in for a reason, so we can give you back your life. You understand me? So you said you have a question about how your name become Israel, right? All right, read. I need Genesis 32. I'm gonna show you the origin of the name. All right, that's a special name. It's a very special name, and so we're cut off from that name. All right. So bring it out.
The book of Genesis, chapter 32 and verse 28. And he said, "Thy name shall be called no more Jacob."
So Jacob means supplanter. Why? Because Jacob supplant his brother to get the blessing. You understand me? But the brother Esau sold it outrightly. You understand me? So he thinks he got a bad deal when he already made the deal himself. All right, read.
But Israel.
So his name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel. So that's why we are the Israelites. Our forefather is Jacob. Jacob have 12 sons. All right. So when you read Genesis 29, 30, and Benjamin was born in Genesis 35:16. All right. So that's where the 12 tribes came from. All right. Read.
For as a prince hast thou power with God.
So the name of Israel means prince of the power with God. What a wonderful name.
Right.
Huh? And they said, nah, this name is too good for these niggas. Right? This name is way too good. I'm gonna call you niggas. I'm gonna call you African American. Right. I'm gonna call you black. I'm gonna call you Afro. I'm gonna call you everything except Prince of the Power with God. Right. Huh? Tell me that's not crafty counsel. Tell me that's not wickedness. All right? So that's where the name Israel comes from. All right? You understand that, sis? Yes. Read.
And with men.
So with that name, you have power with God and you got power with men. You understand me? And so they took that name from us. All right? I need Jeremiah 14. All right? So this is going to show you that we're cut off. We're cut off from everything that belongs to us. We're cut off from our culture. We're cut off from our land. We're cut off from our clothing. We're cut off from the food that we used to eat. We're cut off from everything. That's why we call African American and everything else besides who we are. All right? Read. Yeah, 17:4. Sorry.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So it's saying thou, even Jeremiah is going to be cut off from his heritage, his land, his name, his identity. He's going to be cut off from that. Read.
That I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
So even Jeremiah was cut off and got placed in slavery. You understand me? So it shows you that the children of Israel have a what? A track record of being in slavery. The Israelites have a track record of being in slavery. But this time we have lost everything about our identity. Everything is gone. All right? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Shalom, shalom. Sis, right here. Did you understand what the brother's bringing out? Okay, perfect. What is your name? I'm sorry? It's okay. Pat, Patricia? Okay, awesome. Sis, right here. What's your name? Tira. Tira? All right. Now, when we go through the scriptures, go to Isaiah, and then I'm going to give it back to you. Go to Isaiah chapter, I think it's 6 and verse 9. His name shall be called. When we look at names, especially when we understand the Lord, when we read, the names that we call him are titles, right? And so our names that we have on earth are going to be different than the name that God calls us when we get to the kingdom, okay? Read this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor.
So those are two different names. It said his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, read.
The Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Those are a variety of different names that we would call the Lord, Jesus the Christ, right? Now, the reason that he went over Genesis 32 and 28 with that you were called an Israelite princess is because, believe it or not, God calls us a variety of things. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Not only does he says that you're a princess with the power of God, watch what he also says that your name is. Come on. Or that your title is to him.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
He says you're holy. Not only is your name or your title, your name, Israelite princess, but you're also holy to him. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
Not only are you holy, but you're chosen and you're special. You understand? That's what's your name? My name is chosen. My name is holy. My name is special. That's a heavy thing. Can you read it?
Unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Because with the name comes certain characteristics, right? Comes certain attributes that you have about yourself. The Lord chose us and gave us the name Israel because it means power with God. So when we say that we're, say again? Yep. So that when we say that we're holy, that means that we're holy with God. We carry ourselves like we're holy with God. When we say that we're princess, that means that that our sisters understand that they're royalty and princess to God. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
You see that? That's another name. When you walk around and your name is peculiar, a peculiar people to God, you carry yourself different. Does that make sense? You carry yourself like you know exactly who you are, what God called you, and who you belong to. Where's that one? Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. Deuteronomy chapter 28, it said for delicacy. And then I got two more scriptures. I'm going to let the soldier come up and finish edifying you. He's going into a phenomenal topic right now. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you.
So that's what the attributes of our women used to be. They were tender and they were delicate. Now, when you look at the women in the society today, are the majority of them tender and delicate? Not really, right? But we've lost that name throughout slavery. It's been changed. Because our name has been changed, our attributes and our characteristics have also changed. And this is why we have to come back to who we are according to the Bible. Keep reading.
Which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
Now, my sister, Pat, would you like to be in a situation where you don't have to walk anymore, where somebody, another nation would carry you like an Israelite princess everywhere you went? That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be dope. So at a time, our sisters was like that. They carried themselves delicate. They carried themselves tenderly. And they weren't allowed, our women weren't allowed to put their feet on the ground. That's a beautiful thing. That's what we want to get the mind of our women back to. Delicate, tender, okay? Now, go to Isaiah 65 and verse 15.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. the hour men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.